Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis.
Juan Padilla will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Cobb gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the... Settling in now, Juan Padilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Juan Padilla has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how actually getting that first hit.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Two down, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Manny Machado will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning. Juan Padilla will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
He's out.
And he'll step on the bag himself. And Logan Forsythe comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
On to first, and the Rays are kept off the... Juan Padilla will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Souza is there to put it away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
Victorious Ray, 3 runs.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Erasmo Ramirez. Into the box, Juan Padilla. He'll get to take his first. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And you can't ask for much more out of a homestand. 4 games, 4 wins. The way they're playing, I wouldn't bet against another win here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number. James Loney will dig in now. The 6th man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make an out, and so far, nobody has.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Juan Padilla stands in for the 2nd time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind.
Not want to get the middle of this order up with guys on base. So this is the hitter he needs right here, right now.
Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. Kevin Kiermaier digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Sent on the ground out to second. Padilla is there, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Juan Padilla will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Chris Davis will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. Manny Machado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
It might be time to send out that SOS.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. Forsythe back to Loney, but they can't quite get him as it'll go as a fielder's choice. Juan Padilla will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hot shot to third. Longoria's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19.
Desmond Jennings will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Kurt Casale gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Padilla takes it in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
You know, I don't think this is what he...
Steve Pearce takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Padilla comes up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple.
Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Coming to the plate now, Juan Padilla, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put that.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in, 1 away. With that, here's how Buck Showalter.
His on-base percentage is over 400 for the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Here's a high pop-up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. And now a look at the home team.
He hit 7 home runs last month, and he really looked good at the plate over that time. Can't make a mistake to him, or it's probably going to leave the yard.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Zimmerman's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make it. Leading off the inning, Victor Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Juan Padilla will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
In there at the knees, strike one. That's popped up out towards short right field. Cabrera onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Juan Padilla will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Nope,
up top, it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Backhanded.
Got him.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number. James McCann will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Davis is there for it. Cameron Maben steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
On to first, and this will remain. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Striding into the box, Juan Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half, so one will win it here. James McCann struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Hit to third. One there. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. Still tied. Into the box now, John Mayberry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really
hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Tigers leave one. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Victor Martinez. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Settling in now, Juan Padilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1.
One ball,
They'll
two
hope to
strikes.
continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
On the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Juan Padilla stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sanchez pauses. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Juan Padilla will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. A leap, and what a catch! Wow. Victor Martinez will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And Davis will win the race to the bag for the putout. Juan Padilla will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chris Davis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Quick check on that time run at first. And the runner back safely. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Manny Machado will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
One ball,
now
one
fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In the air now, out to right field. Martinez moves over, and that's the 3rd out. And guys, the Tigers got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there, Anibal Sanchez. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. Now in the box, Juan Padilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. And now the starting lineup.
He's got a 6-game hit streak going, and he's a very dangerous hitter when he's hot.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Juan Padilla stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Jose Iglesias will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Sent on the ground out to second. Padilla scoops it up, throws sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out. Juan Padilla will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks.
0-1.
Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Left for the Orioles. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Juan Padilla will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. That'll plate the runner from third, and the Orioles tack on another. It's now a 2-run lead at 3-1. Bruce Rondon will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 43.
First pitch on its way. Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miguel Cabrera will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Well, a pretty productive at-bat last time, like you said, Matt. But right here with 2 outs, we're going to have to see if he can maybe find a gap and drive in a run.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well.
Juan Padilla steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Ian Kinsler. Strike opposed.